Alright. Hey everyone, this is Chaotic Teal. I almost introduced myself wrong, and we're gonna play Link to the Past. I'm pretty sure I said this was gonna be coming next, on Monday, but yeah, I'm definitely on a 2D Zelda kick, so... Well, because that's the thing. Right now, the consoles that I have with me are, and I will like read the intro and all that in a minute, but the consoles I have with me here are the PS2, PS4, the Switch, and the SNES and NES Classics. So, I can currently play any 2D Zelda game, because reasons, and, well, any 2D Zelda game except for the Four Swords games, because Four Swords Adventures is a GameCube game, and the only single-player form of the original Four Swords is DSiWare. But I can't play any of the 3D Zelda games. At least not in a way I can stream, because I've tried streaming from my 3DS, and it just doesn't work well. At some point I might be able to figure that out, but not now. Point is, we're playing the 2D Zelda games. Choo-choo. I forgot how long the intro is. Okay. Crud. Okay, well, we're just gonna reset so we can go back to the intro. Hey, look at that. It's the start of the game. There it goes. Yeah, it's like we never left. Anyway, it's plot scroll time. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule, surrounded by mountains and forests, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that resided in a hidden land. Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden golden land, but no one ever returned. One day, evil power began to flow from the golden land. The king commanded 7 wise men to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. I think that land has been called like 3 or 4 different things just in these few lines. That seal should have remained for all time. But it didn't. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend, a mysterious wizard known as Aghanim came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 wise men vanish, one after another. time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. Okay, there we go. Now we're armed with knowledge, which is the most important part of our quest. Link who? This is the Legend of Zelda: A Clunk to the Past. Help me. Please, help me. I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Aghanim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the Seven Wise Men's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please, help me. Clunk, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. Fortunately, because the quest would be very, very short if we were good at listening, we're really bad at listening. Also, fortunately, we have a lamp. Unfortunately, we can't use it. Hello. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? I feel like in the GBA version, which is the version that I have actually played through, they give you magic powder, or magic power to start with, and pick up rocks. We are not strong enough. But I also feel like in the GBA version, I tried to replay the game at one point, and thought that I couldn't progress because I ran out of magic powder. So, maybe it's good that I don't start with it. Help me. In the dungeon of the castle. I know there's a hidden path from outside of the castle to the garden inside. We'll get there. I have to completely destroy the nation's shrubbery first. Look, a pit. No, that's the next game. Monk, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade by holding the B button. What's a B button, you ask? I don't know, someone probably knows. And release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Monk, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your... Man, it sure is too bad that I died before I got to finish that sentence. That surely won't kick off millions of fan theories. There we go, now we got magic power. Now we can make the room slightly brighter. Well, it wouldn't be the Legend of Clunk. If I said Legend of Clunk, then... Oops. Okay, it's going to take forever if I keep picking up and throwing every bush. Also, I can totally just cut these down now. At least the gates aren't locked. We don't really need hearts, because we've got full hearts. It's a little funny. Okay, that doesn't actually hurt us, but we can't get through there. So despite knowing that well, for one thing, this is the origin of this Hyrule Castle theme. I know that, and obviously people associate it more with this game. I totally just associate it with Minish Cap. Because this is also, or a more menacing version of this is the final dungeon theme from that game. Oh yeah, Four Swords was originally like a bonus game with... Ooh. Cease this. Four Swords was a bonus game with the Game Boy Advance version of Link to the Past. And it was nearly impossible to play. At least by the time I was playing it, because that was in the day where you really needed both a console and the game to play any kind of multiplayer. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's not like the Game Boy Advance had any ability to save games directly to it. But none of my friends had Link to the Past on the Game Boy. I was only finally able to play it, I think, with my younger sister, because I borrowed a friend's GBA from a different friend, along with their copy of the game, for like a weekend. I really wish that the DSiWare release of Four Swords hadn't been so limited. Hello, sir. Would you like pottery? Oh yeah, that works out. Thank you, Clunk. I had a feeling you were getting close. It didn't have anything to do with the shattering sounds of pottery crashing into that knight's armor. Clunk, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. You understand? Alright, enough. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. Okay. We've now made a friend. I actually still haven't finished all of the content in Four Swords Anniversary Edition, because there's a really difficult set of, like, post-game levels. And I've just never been able to get through it. Also, this is a shortcut, which is neat. Eh. I watched through the Runaway Guy's playthrough of Four Swords Adventures last weekend, and it just really makes me wish, and somewhat hope, that they would ever do a multiplayer Zelda game that plays like another Zelda game. Or like a regular one. Because there are 3 multiplayer games in the Zelda series. There's 4 Swords, there's 4 Swords Adventures, and there's Triforce Heroes. I mean, there are also multiplayer side modes in the DS games, but there's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to the Sanctuary. Oh, that leads to Sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. But all 3 of those Zelda games are also the only games in the series to be level-based, without any kind of interconnected world. That ornamental shelf should open. You have a light? It's pitch dark inside and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left. Secret passage is very dark. Fortunately, we can light it up a little bit. In this area, really likes giving you magic power because you can't see without it. But yeah, there's nothing inherently wrong with 4 Swords or Triforce Heroes. They're not bad games by any means. But I would love a multiplayer Zelda game where you can actually explore the world together. So it's not just about puzzle solving and navigating generally linear levels. After passing through these sewers, we will be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful. Several mice. Or these might be rats. Ooh, that rat costs 20 rupees. I mean, I've been saying for years that I would love I would have loved a Me series game that plays like Zelda, where you can just explore the island and find dungeons there and things like that. I think that'd be really cool. Given how much they've abandoned... Oh, probably. But speedrunners break every game, so it would still be entertaining. But yeah, given how much they've gone away from Mii's in general, I don't think it's likely. But they did just announce a re-release of Miitopia. So it's not like it's completely out of the question. Mostly sure. Also, I'm far from the first person to point it out, but even as I know that it's a very remember this for later kind of thing, it still kind of drives me nuts that they put a breakable wall so early. I actually don't remember where you get bombs in. Though that type of wall you don't need bombs to break. Sanctuary's just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. You have to pull the lever to open the door. Press the A button and hold down on the control pad. No, I don't know what that means. Why are you asking? Surely someone does. No, Clunk, that's the rain snake's lever. I don't know why they have that lever. Zelda, you're safe. Is this your doing, Clunk? Yes, it was Clunk who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, "Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open." Clunk, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, or it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. We'll mark his house on your map. Watch your every move. I'm certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. You understand? Uh-huh. Yay. Wait, if you get a heart container right there, then that means that I stopped playing that Link's Awakening, or that other Link to the Past file, between starting the castle and getting to the sanctuary. Good grief. Okay. X pulls up the map. Mode 7. I don't actually remember if that's a proper use of Mode 7 or not. But they really liked the ability to stretch and scale and manipulate images like this. Ooh. Oh, it's you, Clunk. What can I do for you, young man? The Elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. You understand the legend? Yeah. Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Clunk. Don't get stabbed by the bad people. Bad people want to stab you. Wait, you can't collect items with your swords in this game? 0 out of 10. Absolute worst game in the series. Okay. If you ever leave this room after you've entered it, all of the chests are empty. So you have to get all that stuff right on your first try. Otherwise, you can't get those rupees. Yo, Clunk. This house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, he was blind and he hated bright light a lot. Sure is nice that this game contains useless flavor text that won't come up at all later. You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low, low price of 100 rupees. What do you say, interested? Well, given that I just stole 80 rupees from that house, absolutely. Excellent. Now, hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? Good for business. Cool. Bottle achieved. Nothing shiny in here except for 2 pots, one of which has a chicken in it. However, if any of the townspeople who are just kind of roaming around see us, they will call the guard on us. Because now we're a wanted criminal. Right, I can't go around that tree. Hi, Clunk. Elder? Are you talking about the grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I'll mark the spot on your map. Here you are. I forgot that that was actually useful. Okay, so now I gotta go over there. Which I knew anyway, but... Oh right, this is a shop. Wait, can I buy bombs? Oh, rad. Guess we have bombs now. There's one more thing I want before we leave here. Son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he's doing now. Oh, saw her. Very nice young lady at the Waterfall of Wishing in the hills where the river begins. Clunk, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you'll like her. Interesting information to keep in mind for later. Look, don't worry about it. Even though we're a wanted criminal anyway, going around stealing stuff from people's homes, a second bottle? Didn't realize we could get 2 of them so quickly. Here you are. I can't go out because I'm sick. I'll say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down off the mountain. This is my bug-catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you. This is the best item in the game. And I'm only kind of joking. I haven't heard that name in... Well, no. I nearly introduced myself with it today. Ooh, can I steal money from Mario? Yes, I can. And... Hi, Clunk. Sorry about my yard, it's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I'll tell you an interesting story. There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. The treasure of the Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. So there's all sorts of stuff that we could do. And if I'm honest, I don't remember what, if anything, requires us to be at a particular part of the game. And we can't do anything with this post right now. We can come here. If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but now I can't do anything for you. Gotta keep hammering on this baguette. And to do here... You can kind of take advantage of the angles of some of the enemy sprites. Oh, you can't even burn down the forest here? Oh, that's a man. Hello. That was a mine. I forgot that sometimes you'll cut grass and the grass says, "No, you." No, we didn't actually leave the village from the south. Okay. We check the library. There is exactly one book that is not embedded into the shelf, but we can't reach it right now. Yeah, Clunk, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. Sealed the door to his room. But there might be shinies in there. The doorway's open again. Okay, maybe I should make up with my brother. Hey Clunk, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? I mean... no... But that's the goal. Never mind, it is not. We definitely didn't do it. But I think we can. Also, I do like the idea that their parents are just outside running a racetrack through their garden while their kids are inside fighting. Now I think of it, that's probably one of the least efficient paths through. Oh well. Worked. We got our first piece of heart. I don't want to play a money-making game. Even if I know that I can completely manipulate it with save states. Little did he know that Link knew exactly how to take advantage of his seasonal allergies. Boomerang is super useful early on, because if people come to stab you, you can just say no. Have them instead. Look, it's our house. It still makes me sad. Well, the sword hitbox in this game is kind of pathetic anyway. But my instinct with Zelda games is to try to catch items with my sword. Oh, I forgot you're a fairy fountain. No tiny fairies in this fountain, though. You can't catch them with rock bottles. Oh, we have arrows. We don't have a bow, but we have arrows. Rude. Not sure why we can't just steal the bow off of that man. Oh, right. Layering. Oh, man! Oh, well. Guess I wasted money. Whoops. Did not intend for that thing to die. Okay. I believe... one of these is incorrect. It was that one. Those aren't snakes, those are bombs. That lever makes almost as little sense as the snake one. I thought that we could put the fish in a bottle. Can I hit people with the fish? No. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm a little upset by that. Okay. We avoided the bird. Which is a plus. Okay. I think we are circuitously getting to where we need to go anyway. Very, very circuitously. Ah. All things. And when I say I think we are, I mean, there might be something at the very edge of, oh, that did a full heart's worth of damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess we're back here. Asade Clunk. Okay, yeah. For right now, we're not gonna go back that way. I am an advocate for wandering around and doing whatever the heck I want, but we will very shortly get the ability to wander around and do whatever the heck I want significantly faster. Okay. Peace was never an option for you. Ah. Very accurate fireball. Hello. There's really no legitimate reason for me to be fighting things as much as I am. I just have a tendency to try to destroy everything I see in a Zelda game. Forgot the mines in the grass could hurt enemies too. That's convenient. Oh boy. Dude, that was closer than I would have preferred. Rocks have very little chill in this game. That one despawned. There we go, he's back. Bonk. Cool. Coward. Fine. Don't come out here. I am indeed Sahasrara, the village elder and descendant of the 7 wise men. Oh, really? Look, I'm surprised a young man like you is searching for the Sword of Evil. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Of course I do. Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now, go forward to the palace. I thought he gave me the magical artifact now. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Guess we gotta go take care of the palace or whatever first. Also, these don't look suspicious at all. Oh no. Stuff stays done for a long time with the boomerang. It is very nice. There aren't too many enemies that we can stun that will last long enough to become unstunned. Ah, good, you don't know how to stairs. Fortunately, my boomerang does. Somehow. Which is nice. Okay. Now, one of these does the same thing as that Mario portrait. Or at least I thought it did. I could be wrong. I think so, yeah. I'm still kind of trying to decide how I want to handle Link's Awakening. Because generally when I'm thinking of what I want to stream next, I see. I'll try to avoid any games that are already being played by a larger YouTube channel that I follow. So either I'll just wait until that channel is done with the game, or I'll avoid watching their series until I've done mine. And with Link to the Past, or not Link to the Past, with Link's Awakening, Masaya Nella just started a playthrough of the Switch version. Hello there. So, for the most part, I do feel like the Switch version is better than the Game Boy version. Oh, this actually does damage to the stone. Who knew that if you whacked a skeleton with a boomerang enough times, they would stop moving? Anyway, I think that if I play the Switch version of the game, I'll be a lot less likely to burn out on the Oracle games. Because I know I frequently have that issue with the Oracle games and the DS games, where the gameplay is similar enough, and each game is long enough, that I always feel like I need to play them back to back, but I get through the first one, and then get tired of it by the time I get through the second. I don't know why the boomerang does damage to these. It doesn't usually deal damage if it can't outright kill something. But I'll take it. I can't believe you dodged that pot. Okay, well it would help if I could aim. Okay, just wanted to do it. So yeah, Link's Awakening will be after Link to the Past, and I may have side projects along the way, but I do plan on doing the Oracle games. There will come a point at which the Oracle games might switch to being a side project, depending on how long it takes for me to get to and then through them, because I do have a more time-specific plan for later in the year. But we've got several months before then. I think I'm going to grab a cough drop real quick. My throat is sore and I don't have tea. So I apologize for any imminent wrapper crinkling. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too obnoxious. Anyway. Lunk, it is I, Sahasrahla. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. Here's a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. There's gonna be a magic weapon then. I've played Fire Emblem, I know how this works. Okay. Yeah, just like in Zelda 2, those bubbles, though they... I think they're bubbles in this game. Flamey Skulls of Sadness. They steal magic when they hit you. Ah, there we go. Now we're back up here. We can check the map, but this first dungeon is pretty linear. You know, I expected that one of those times was going to allow me to step on a witch before it killed me. Oh well. No heart for me. I do appreciate the money, but I could use a heart. In summary, I hope you don't mind an excessively long answer to your question, but yes, I do plan on playing the orc. Then again, I guess if you're here, you're probably used to me giving way too long of an answer for a short, simple question. Did I cause one of the skeletons not to spawn? That's funny. Really did get die monstered. I don't know what item we're gonna get here. That was a joke, by the way. I have played through this game before. You know, while I'm thinking of it, I would love to see a multi-game Zelda randomizer that didn't include Metroid. Not that I have anything against Metroid, but I think that the... Oh, cool. Can kill those. Wasn't sure. I think that the Link to the Past Super Metroid combined randomizer is really interesting. But I am terrible at Metroid games. The Oracle games are good. Really interesting concept behind those, too. Well, I forgot that those existed. But yeah, there's a randomizer that puts the Link to the Past items in Super Metroid, and the Super Metroid items in Link to the Past. So to progress in one, you had to find the items in the other. And that's just super cool. And I guess it would be tough to find... Oh, you can kill those with your sword. I didn't realize that either. would be tough to find other games that you could do that similarly. Because, for instance, there aren't any obstacles or power-ups of that sort in a Mario game. And honestly, as much as I love Earthbound for its story and all of that, Earthbound Randomizer was not my favorite thing. So I wouldn't really be here for Zelda Earthbound Randomizer. Though I have seen the developer of the Earthbound Randomizer post a video of Link to the Past and Earthbound interacting so that NES's bank account was Link's rupees, which was pretty cool. That sounds about right for Game Boy Color versus PS1. I own very few PS1 games. I think because I actually have my stepmom's old PS1. So all but one of the games that I have for it used to be hers. I've got like Frogger and a couple of Crash games, a Namco Museum. I'm pretty sure... Hey look, it's the Armor Knights. Hey. Otherwise known as Hyrule's Synchronized Ballet Team. They each take 3 arrows to take out, and the last one gets exceptionally angry. My goal was to do some damage to all of them before I took out any of them, but they're really not that difficult of a battle anyway. But yeah, the only other... I'm pretty sure the only PS1 game that I have purchased myself was Chrono Cross. At some point I should play it. Back when I got it, I didn't have a PS1 memory card. Or at least I had misplaced the one that I had. So, I've just never got around to it. Because I played Chrono Trigger for the first time a few years ago. I think that was... sophomore year of college? Maybe junior year? I don't know, Chrono Trigger is a great game. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of it. Here 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the great war against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created Zelda. Among the descendants of the knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Monk, I believe you. You get the remaining pendants. Carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. Boots of Run Fast. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. Oh, thank goodness the Pegasus boots have a dedicated... Hooray! Yeah, console-wise, my focus has definitely always been Nintendo. I think that the PS4 that I picked up last August is the only time that I've ever owned a current-gen console from a different developer. And it was only current-gen for about 3 months before the PS5 released. But you know what? I can play Persona 5 and Spider-Man and Kingdom Hearts, so I'm satisfied. I guess speaking of Nintendo-related things, I think it's interesting how many people are so convinced that, or rather are responding to Skyward Sword HD as though it's the only thing that's going to happen for the 35th anniversary of the Zelda series. I actually have never played Jet Force Gemini, and I know very little about it. I'm interested, though. But yeah, like, the whole reason, like it or not, that 3D All-Stars and Mario 35 and Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon are all going away on March 31st. The whole reason for that is that that's the end of the fiscal year for Nintendo. So, from their business standpoint, that's the end of Mario's 35th anniversary. Which means that's also the start of Zelda's 35th anniversary. So Skyward Sword HD is just the prequel. It's the prelude for whatever comes next. Oops. I'll have to look into Jet Force Gemini more. I've heard good things from what I have heard. But admittedly, my knowledge of my knowledge of the N64 in general is pretty limited compared to the consoles on either side of it. Right, we could be running. Right, we can't adjust our angle when we're running in this. Right, this game is old. That sure is suspicious. I will admit that I'd have a hard time... There's a lot of talk when the NES and the SNES Classic Editions came out. It's Radier. About... you know, what the inevitable N64 Classic Edition would look like. And I've just had a hard time thinking of anything. Now, the first-party games on that system are fantastic. And obviously something like that would include Mario 64, and Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Mario Kart 64, and Smash. Probably at least one Mario Party, if not two. I doubt they would include Mario Party 1, because they just don't like to talk about that one anymore. Lawsuits will do that to you. But there was never a Metroid game released. Star Fox 64 would probably be included. But Metroid was never on N64. Even just thinking about the games that are represented in the first Smash Brothers. There's Yoshi's Story. But Donkey Kong 64 is a weird gray area, because it was developed by Rare. And oh, by the way, so was Banjo-Kazooie, and I think GoldenEye was developed by Rare. Oh yeah, just finished grabbing the ice rod. Meandering around to eventually get the book. But yeah, it's just hard to think, and this might be me just growing up past the N64. .007 was developed by Rare, wasn't it? At least I'm fairly certain. Again, didn't grow up with the 64. But it just super complicates things. For any potential N64 classic, this is the wrong building. Because so many of the games that people really look back on and love were a handful of first parties and some really good third-party games. And I think it should also be noted that the N64, I feel like, has a lot of cult classic games that only very few, maybe saying very few people liked them is probably a little bit extreme, but at the very least, they're games that a few people played and they really liked them, but they never gained widespread popularity. And then there's games like Mega Man 64 and Castlevania 64 and other less effective attempts at getting into 3D. But yeah, if they made an N64 classic that didn't include any Mario Party, I'd be super surprised. I could use a little bit. It's kind of funny that the Super Nintendo was so RPG heavy. There's Earthbound, there's Chrono Trigger, there's Super Mario RPG, there's Dragon Quest, there's Final Fantasy. We never got any of the Dragon Quest games in the US, but they existed. Are you quite done? Now you are. But then Square Enix changed to developing for PlayStation. And the PlayStation also had Symphony of the Night. I could definitely see that. But I don't know, like Pokemon Stadium, for instance. Would there be any legitimate reason to put Pokemon Stadium on an N64 Classic? I feel like a lot of that game's functionality is completely linked to the Game Boy games. And the most you could get from Pokemon without that is Pokemon Puzzle League? Which, to be fair, I've heard is rad, but still. The N64 was not RPG heavy, to say the least. Anyway, aha, it is the Book of Medora. With it, you can read the language of the highly them. Oh yeah, Rondo of Blood is fantastic. Rondo of Blood's actually my favorite of the original style Castlevania games. Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I think that I'd listed those before you came in. But some of those would be absolute guarantees, I think. Zelda games, Mario, Smash, some Mario Party. Do the thing, read the Book of the Pillar. Yeah. Yeah, again, this is me speaking in never owned a 64 growing up. So I don't know what single-player or what content there really is without connecting to the Game Boy games. And yeah, there is Pokemon Stadium 2, which is Pokemon Stadium again. I'm fairly certain that that was after the release of Gold and Silver. So did Stadium... I don't even remember. I feel like there was a Stadium, there was another Stadium, and there was like a Japan-only Stadium game. Imagine a GameCube classic that included Pokemon Box. No, wait. No, imagine the N64 classic including Hey You Pikachu. That would be hilarious. Though I suppose the SNES classic didn't include Mario Paint. Truly a missed opportunity, that. I mean, I joke, but it's not like people wouldn't have still found a way to make ludicrously complex musical compositions on SNES Classic Edition Mario Paint. This is a trap room, I think. Yep. Which is why I went in there anyway. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think that... Didn't it include different minigames? Did they increase the number of minigames in the second one? Or change them at all? Oh man, there's a Doom 64, isn't there? I feel like they wouldn't include it. Because they'd have to rate the entire console as at an M rating. I just respawned every enemy in this dungeon. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of just meandering around for this first little bit. I don't have the big key yet. Yeah, pretty much this entire second dungeon is connected to this big old hub area. I like these. Nothing happens. Good, I'm glad I did that. Excuse me, do you have a license to have a laser eye? Getting to think that's a one-way door. Fair enough. Oh right, Paper Mario. I can't believe I forgot the first Paper Mario. Yeah, that would be a shoo-in. That's one of the only RPGs on the system. Let's see. But we need to go back in here because the big key and the big item are in this area. And we need the item to get through the next part of the dungeon. It has been a while since I played Link to the Past. Oh, no, there's a room over there that I... No, because we didn't have a key. We have a key. I can go over there. Brain, please remember to do things. Now, what would get me interested is if the N64 class had launched with Earthbound 64. Rude. Oh good, the compass. Okay, I just had to take everything out. Okay, so that wasn't the best plan, but at least I had the big key now. Nah, that's fine. You can live. Keep forgetting that I need to hit the button again when I change to a new screen. But also, it's not Minish Cap, so I can't run diagonal. Wow. That pot just ceased to be in my hand. Excellent. Power Glove, everyone's favorite peripheral. Oh yeah. I mean, they definitely exist for Link to the Past as well, I just don't know them. Though my knowledge of how to actually perform a lot of the Ocarina of Time sequence breaks is rather limited. I know that there are some glitches that make the speedrun hilariously short. Oh, you can shoot over blocks. That's good to know. Time to leave this room and never come back. Oh, good. Room where the floor hates me. Those do a heart of damage. None of those gave me heart. Goodbye. I actually own Turok. Turok was another... Well, when I got my N64, it was also a gift. And it came with Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, and Turok. I've played Turok a little bit to confirm that the cartridge functions, and I have not played it otherwise, because I'm really bad at it. Because it is a Rudy Tooty point-and-shoot game, and that is not my genre. Unless it involves puzzles, and is also called Portal. This is a room where the floor wants to kill me, and I don't... Oh, nope, totally can. Goodbye. Hello, sir. Oh. You are not allergic to ceramics. That's unfortunate for me. I'm fairly certain that they, like, randomly re-released Turok on Steam a couple of years ago. Okay. That was a little early. These worms are very allergic to the ice rod, though. The logic of that is mixed, but I can at least see it as they live in a desert. That certainly was a boss fight, wasn't it? Hooray, we did it. Will say, I've also tried playing Half-Life. Tried playing that a couple of years ago, and just so bad at it. I'm actually the worst. Also, ladders don't make any sense in that game. I'd like to play it for, you know, game design merit. Broaden horizons, play new genres reasons. But I'm not good at that kind of game. Hello there. Oh yeah, the cave east of Lake Hylia. Why does everyone want that cave? Also, I'm stealing all your rupees. Notably, we still can't pick up dark-colored rocks. We can only pick up light-colored. Now we have to somehow get to That's the wrong button. I keep thinking select is the map. I have to get to... called Death Mountain in this game? I don't remember if it's called Death Mountain outside of the Dark World in this game. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got time. Whatever the case may be, we gotta get up to the mountain. I have iframes. Honestly, my biggest concern with trying to do a randomizer run of Link to the Past, I know that Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time are far and away the most popular Zelda randomizers, in part because they're far and away some of the most popular Zelda games. But I don't know enough tricks in either game to be confident that I could figure out some of the shenaniganry that might be required to effectively complete a randomizer. Oh darn it, I've already walked over this. I like how there's just this one soldier stationed to guard the blacksmith's guard. Blacksmith doesn't even have a problem with it. There's just one soldier standing in his yard all day. Ooh, we should probably be able to swim. That would be a good thing to do. I'm pretty sure I've got enough money to afford swimming. Go get Link some swim lessons. Ooh, wait, there's something hidden in this graveyard. Oh, right, we can't get to it yet, because we can't pick up the dark code. All these other graves just cause sad. Ooh, we might be able to do this. This is something? Oh. Signs lead to yes. Ooh, actually, that's convenient. More bombs. Funny. More arrows. We have 998 rupees. Yeah, we should go get swim. I will not pull the snake lever this time. Okay, I don't know if anyone knows, but does the randomizer randomize which switch or which lever causes snakes and which one actually opens the door? Because that would be really funny. Right. Can't pick up items with... Also right. Hookshot exists. I'd forgotten about that. There aren't a lot of 2D Zelda games where there's a hookshot. Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Making mushroom brew I am. Happy for you. Yeah, both my bottles have fairies in them. That's fine. Oh. Look, I'm trying to lift a large rock, and I will not accept being stabbed in the back while I'm doing so. One sad thing about this game having more complex environments, and I'm sure you can kind of see it on the backdrop itself, they don't always line up perfectly with each other. When you put the entire map together, there's a lot of weird spaces. Yep, we can't hold any more rupees. I mostly kept it that way because I really liked the chaotic teal logo in the little clearing there. Wow, those take a lot of hits. And surely can't. Nope. Look, I'm just here for swim lessons. Please stop trying to kill me. Hello. Swim lessons, please?
What do you want, little man? You have to ask something of me?
Swim lessons?
I don't just give away flippers for free, I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. What do you do? One pair of slippers come up. I'll give you a free bonus with your purchase. Use the magic waterways of the seafold. Link lakes and rivers. See a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface.
Yay, swim lessons. I forgot how weird swimming is in this game. Oh no. Okay. Clearly, something I'm missing. This area is completely disconnected from the rest of the world. Hence the magical swirly transition. That'll do it. Nice, and that filled up our heart container. We're making progress. We're going places. Azor just walked back into the water, which is fair enough, I suppose. Also, these whirlpools are fast travel. Are they useful? Sometimes. Now we're very far from where we need to go. Yay.
This is the Pond of Happiness. If we throw a bunch of rupees in here, we will increase our happiness. Oh no, big trouble, we can't end on that. I promise there's a method to my madness. Great luck, excellent. Let's keep throwing money at this thing to hope that we will have even better luck. I would like to carry more bombs. If memory serves, this is how you get every capacity upgrade in the game. Every 100 rupees we throw in here, we can get another upgrade. Really not that much that we ever need to buy in this game. He said, not remembering a lot of the game. So, I'm totally fine with just hurling rupees in here to get some more bombs and arrows. Better than having to find some old man in a random dungeon and being like, I bet you'd like to have more bombs. I hope you have enough money on you right now.
Since we don't have enough for another upgrade, we're not going to throw any more in, though.
We want more arrows. Fortunately, we don't have to leave that area in order to throw more rupees. I don't know if it's on a timer specifically, or if it actually does have like a spawn-despawn kind of thing. Now I think of it, I also don't remember whether the flippers are ever required to be the game. I think they are, though. Only 2 of these whirlpools? That's alright. I'm pretty sure this one is closer to where we need to be anyway. Also, as you may have seen earlier, these cactus-like things, which I don't remember the names of, totally just zap the crap out of you if you attack them normally, so don't. No, I guess it's just that those two are connected. Yeah, navigation is much faster now. Go through water instead of having to find ways around it.
Fine. Get ranged. Jerks. The entrance to the forest is up here. That's not really any use to it. Yo, Clunk! Mysterious fog has recently fallen over the forest. We have to be careful. Maybe it's nothing, but it feels kind of strange as we cut it. So I'm fairly certain that in this building, in the GBA version of the game, there's an NPC who will talk to you about some Four Swords related stuff. There's a secret endgame dungeon that you can get into if you've beaten Four Swords. And then if you collect enough hero medals by doing I don't remember what, you can also get, I think, like an upgraded spin attack or something from the NPC in that house. You like darkness? I sure hope so. This is a dark place. It is a place which is dark. Oh. I don't know who you are, but if you're going up to the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamps. Oh, watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong. Please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Don't worry, I only get involved in rad quests. Insert guitar riff and cheesy artifacted GIF explosions. Turn right here. You know I have a granddaughter who... The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. These things are the worst. If you hit them, they turn into rocks. If you get hit by rocks, you die. Fortunately, we have fairies. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talked too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. You got the magic mirror. That's a neat little trinket. I'm sure it won't come in handy at any other point. Sorry, stealing your life savings. So I can throw it in a lake later. I'm a hero. Hear me roar. It is illegal to take pots found in a cave outside of the cave.
Death Mountain is an interesting area. It is very full of assorted caves. You can see we're now up on that ledge. I'm about 98% sure that we can somehow get a piece of heart somewhere. Can't do this. That bridge is broken. I might also be thinking of a different mountain. Okay, we just came out of. We also want to be careful when we're... Oh right, we can dash up ladders. Because that makes sense. There's even more to see. Even more interconnecting caves. Oh, these are immune to boomerang. That's unfortunate. I say as I continue to throw the boomerang at them, knowing full well it's not. I can show. I regret jumping down. Hope you all like beeping. Because I don't know when that's... That's weird. Oh. Getting fixed sooner than I thought. Neat. Okay, I guess this cave only leads out there. But we could jump at the edge there to get to that other cave entrance. Jump like right here. I'd say this is the first Zelda game that really makes good use of vertical space as well as horizontal. There weren't too many options for any sort of complex layering on the NES. Look, it is I, Sahasrara. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. From there you can reach the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain. I guess it is Death Mountain. It should be fun. We're way more invincible than it seems like we would be when we're running. Okay. Let's hope that I remember. Cool, it worked. Hehe. Welcome to the Dark World. Oh? Who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. Golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what's in your heart and mind. I always change my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. What do you want? Have something to say to me, silly rabbit? Tricks are for kids. I came here to get the power of gold, but I'm a freak and I can't get back to the real world. If only I had the moon pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I got good reason to be stressed out. But back off, shoo-shoo. Okay, so yeah, surprise, I put together 2 backdrops in the series. Because it's neat. But with the magic mirror, we can freely move. We can't freely warp to the dark world, but we can freely move from the dark world to the light world, and then place another, or we can go back if we use that same portal. Master Sword, don't have that yet. I've just got my uncle's old sword. That's a big old tower, let's ignore it. Never mind. I'm suddenly very interested in this big old tower. Not to be confused with a bagel tower, which would also be rad. Okay. So, we found a new dungeon. And I'm feeling like trying to get through it. It might make this stream run a little long, but I am enjoying playing Link to the Past. In probably at least a decade, if not longer than that, since I played through this game. Look, it is I, Sahasrahla the Elder. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror to return to the entrance at any time. Do not forget this. Oh no. More things that the boomerang can't affect. I've always had a really hard time reading those sprites for those beetles. Oh good, there are more of them in here. They always look to me like the lower part in the eyes are like a silly robe, and the blue is a very round head. Okay, that goes down. Which is fair, that makes sense.
We can't get up that way anyway, though, because we don't have the big key. This place is big. I mean, not particularly big, but there's a fair bit to it. We don't have a big key, so we can go this way. The safest option is chill over here and keep poking tiles with your sword until they all go away. There we go. Any healing? In case anyone was wondering, no healing. Okay. Lamps. Big key. And this is a point where it'd be useful to hop, skip, and jump back to the start of the dungeon. Not quite the right angle. Oh well. I think it also has a little to do with that falling sprite. It looks more like some humanoid being falling rather than a beetle-like creature falling. Oh boy. Well, here we are again. One thing we do need to make very sure of is that you get over that item is going to be crucial. The rest of the game. Got him. I'm not actually sure what the names of those fire-breathing lizard enemies are. This dungeon's actually quite short. I really wanted that heart. Please die. Thank you. Blue ones go down in 3 hits. The red ones are over here like, no, I don't think I will. This pit, I think. Yes, we just don't want to walk down. Now we have the Moon Pearl. We don't ever have to be a rapid again. And now it's on to the boss. I sort of forgot there wasn't like a normal item in this dungeon. What there is one of the most obnoxious bosses in the history of the series. That is Moldor. He's not awful, really. But this is a dungeon that really likes you to fall down whole. Like that. And if we do that, the boss resets. I'm not totally sure how we didn't just soar off into the sun there, but I'll take it. And now we did. The great thing is that we can... Oh no. We can fall down multiple pits if we fall in the wrong spot. So we really don't want to do that. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Ding dong, the witch is dead. We only fell twice. The Pendant of Wisdom, which is weird. Wisdom's red and power is blue in this game. This was the first game that really established the courage, wisdom, power dynamic. Because technically, the Triforce of Courage was introduced in Zelda 2. But it wasn't ever shown together like it is on the title screen of this game. Until the title screen of this game. That was the first time the Triforce looked like it does now. So I guess that is part of the major significance of this game. Now, I do want to end the stream pretty soon, but when you reload your save, you start from either Link's house or the sanctuary. Hello. Please. Oh, no, I guess it can't have been that long since I played. I played this game. That is true. Look, it's a fake Master Sword. Throw it at a bug. Now the bug is gone. But yeah, I did get through this game when I played the series through in freshman year of college. I stopped at Majora's Mask. Someday I'll properly get through Majora's Mask 3D. I do really love this scene. As the first time that the Master Sword was ever introduced to the series, it's really cool. The fog, the animals running by, the music. Monk, it is extraordinary that you have won the map. Makes the evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hand. Please climb. Monk, help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary! Scream! Yeah, based on the messages I've been seeing in the apartment group chat, I don't want to just randomly scream right now. But yeah, we have... No, it's only 10 after. We're just gonna keep going. Ooh, is there something in the well? There's probably something in the well. There's gotta be something. There's a shiny. It's bugs. There are 3 more shinies though, and there's a bomb of wool. Money. More money. And it's even more money. There, piece of heart. Let's see. I will admit that I forgot that this was the origin of this music. When I think of this music, I always think of Windfall Island in Wind Waker. Oh right, we've got sword beams now. Oh. Wait, our shield can block arrows? For all the good it had done us so far, I thought that it was useless. Gates are wide open. You know, Even if I was a magically enchanted soldier who couldn't obey his own free will, I think if someone walked in and started shooting lasers out of his sword, I'd probably leave. Anyway, we can do this now. Perhaps it's not very fair. Not my fault my sword lasers outranged their faces. It is funny, though. Let's grab the one. Actually see firing it. There's a room very similar to this in Minish Cap. The Temple of Droplets. The block is intriguing. I think that block opens up the door back. That one drop 8 bombs? Sword beams are one of the most effective weapons in this game. I will not apologize for utilizing them for as long as I have them. The pots are pretty rad too. There we go. I see no problem with this. Listen well, Clun. Even with a Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical damage. Just find a way to return his own evil magic power to him. Oh man. A series first that became a series staple. Relatedly, why isn't there a Zelda tennis game yet? Unfortunately, they didn't account for the fact that pots are also one of the strongest projectiles. Threat neutral. That is not a boomerang. Arrows kill. Darn it. They finally got me. Well, back to the boomerang. Look, if you could have dropped a heart, that would have been nice.
Ahaha! Plunk. I've been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last. It's now only a matter of time before evil power comes. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Now I must go. My people. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true.
So, the bug-catching net, right? Apparently forged by the same person who made the Master Sword, because... well, that didn't quite go as planned. When he goes to the very center at the top of the room, then he's going to do lightning. Otherwise, it's a toss-up between the other 2 attacks. Obviously, the magic orb is the one that we want. The cluster attack breaks off, and it's a huge pain. I don't think I've ever actually used the bug-catching net against him. But, you know, now I have. Ugh, well met, like the true hero that you are. But I'm not yet. I will draw you into the dark world. You know, Blade of Evil's Bane, Bug Net. Plunk, it is I, Sahasrara. I'm communicating to you across the void. In telepathy. The place where you now stand was the Golden Light. But evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the Wise Men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the Golden Power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Aghanim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 Wise Men, they have power that will surely help. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Plunk, I can rely on only you. Please, this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. Okay. So that's the first half of the game. Just over 2 hours, we're through the Light World dungeons. The Dark World's gonna take us a little bit longer, though. Anyway, that is going to finally be it for this stream. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be picking up something on Tuesday. And we'll be picking this back up on Saturday. So until then, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good night.